Ohio State beat Minnesota last night. Coastal Carolina, Utah, Arizona State all roll. Busy weekend in college football. Penn State, Wisconsin, Alabama, Miami, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, and Texas, Georgia, Clemson, LSU, UCLA. And then you have Notre Dame and Florida State on Sunday. You have Ole Miss and Louisville on Monday. Football's here. Think back to last year at this time when I told you the Big Ten was not going to play. They were shutting it down. Pac-12 was going to shut it down. The SEC said we're full speed ahead. We weren't sure about what was going to happen with the NFL. Were they going to be able to postpone games? Could they move them to other days? We were really in a state of flux when it came to college football and even the NFL. A year later, feels like we're pretty secure. It was a big crowd last night in Minnesota. I'm sure college football weekend will be festive. The NFL, what's happening with vaccinations, being able to go to games. What are the restrictions when you go? What are the requirements? But it's a big difference than a year ago because we weren't sure what kind of college football we were going to have, and the same with the NFL. But hopefully we are able to get through this college football season, and certainly the NFL. The NFL is not planning on moving games. They're planning on, if teams don't adhere to the rules, you're going to forfeit. Same with college, that they want the rule, the edict out there that this is how we're going to go. This is the bottom line, because college football and the NFL, they missed out on the bottom line last year, making money. One of the themes of the college football season is new quarterbacks for elite programs. And last night we saw C.J. Stroud, a redshirt freshman, debut for Ohio State. He started off slow, but then picked up some speed, threw 4 touchdowns. The Buckeyes' big win over Minnesota. This weekend we'll see DJ Uiagalelei, the Clemson starter, taking over for Trevor Lawrence. Bryce Young takes over for Mac Jones at Alabama. And it speaks to the quality of these programs that these 3 schools are still the favorites to win it all, and they have new quarterbacks. They recruit great players, coach them well. There's also a trend of one-year wonders. In the old days, the best quarterbacks played a couple of years at the same school, and then you got to know them. And then you realized that it wasn't just a fluke, that you're going to put in a great season. They're putting in great seasons, plural. The young quarterbacks seem ready as ever because they're playing this when they're in high school. They go to these 7-on-7 camps, and it just feels like they're ready for this style of offense. Don't count out a team just because they have a new man under center. Even if last year's starter is playing on Sundays this year, that doesn't mean that they're going to take a step back with the game's most important position.